What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of CNC. It's episode number 39. And we start today's episode off with Augsburg. I can never pronounce this team's name. There are certain teams I just cannot ever get the right pronunciation. Some people tell me it's Augsburg, some people tell me it's Augsburg. But I'm going to go with FC Augsburg here in the 17th game of the Bundesliga season. This would officially be the halfway point after the game was done. And on the back of the absolutely thrilling 2-2 draw against Dortmund in the last game, in the last episode, which sees us stay top of the table for now. We knew that failed to win this game and Dortmund winning theirs would see us drop to second at the official halfway stage. Heading to the game, was not prepared to have a slip up, had to win this game comfortably. And after Simon gave us the very early lead, 23 minutes in, look at this for a storming run from Marvin Schaefer. He doesn't get the assist or the goal in the end. It's Ransford that completes the counter-attack, but he won the ball back inside our own penalty area. I love this guy to pieces, man. The energy he's got is unbelievable. He's like Aaron Golo Kante, man. I love the guy. The amount of goals we score from build-ups where he's won possession back for us is absolutely incredible. And he doesn't always get the goal, he doesn't always get the assist, but he's always tracking back, he's always winning the ball back. And again, for this goal, no different whatsoever. Although I will be honest here, I was kind of looking for him here. As you can see, half an hour in, after he stormed forward after winning the ball back here, I was kind of looking for him to get another assist to his collection, or possibly a goal. In the end, it is the former, as Gadikli makes it free. But yeah, I've got to be honest here, I was kind of looking for him. You know, occasionally I will do that. You know, occasionally I will look for a player to either get a goal or get an assist. Not necessarily to stat pad or anything like that. I just want to see them get involved in the build-up if I can. You know, that made it 3-0. Ransford made it 4 right before the break, and yeah, I was kind of in cruise control in this game here. 4-0 up, and 15 minutes to go, still leading by 4. Looking for a 5th goal, and Simon goes down left-hand side here. I've got to be honest here, this is one thing I haven't really talked about too much, but I don't always show like the player attributes. But Albert Simon, like, he's got 98 pace, I think it is, which is ludicrous to think about, really. But again, it does kind of show the, you know, the OP-ness. Let me retract that. The overpoweredness, the overpoweredness of development plans in this year's FIFA. They are a bit OP, let's be honest here. But regardless, you can see half through the season, still undefeated, 13 wins in 17, but still only 2 points clear of Borussia Dortmund. 5 clear of Bayern, 6 clear of Hoffenheim, and 11 clear of Leipzig, 13 clear of Mönchengladbach in 6th as well. So still undefeated for now. Although, as we know, that could definitely change with a half a season to go. I haven't mentioned it too much. I know I did briefly mention it a couple episodes ago, but there is a genuine chance this could be an undefeated season possibility. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, that's the thing, because obviously with my Cork team, I should have done it. I definitely should have done it in the final season, and I definitely bottled it. I'll be the first to admit it. I can't remember the last time I had an undefeated season in a FIFA CM, but this is a golden chance to do it here. We're halfway through. We're dominating for the most part, and even though we are dominating, we're only 2 points clear of Borussia Dortmund in second, so we've got to make sure we retain the title first and foremost. But yeah, there is a genuine chance there could be an undefeated season this year, and I really, really hope, touch wood, fingers crossed, I don't bottle it like I did with my Cork team. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. There's still a whole half of the season to go, so maybe I'm getting a little bit too far ahead of myself, especially knowing we're still only 2 points clear of second place Borussia Dortmund. But guys, see the top scorers, assists and clean sheets charts as well. Ransford, Yeboah right now. I mean, seriously, it's hard to say that this has been his best season so far, but when you're top of the scoring charts and the assist charts, I mean, regardless of the seasons that came before, would you say this year he's become the complete forward? I mean, normally he's just known for being an out-and-out goal scorer that simply cannot stop putting the ball in the back of the net, but this year he's bagging the assists as well, and as things stand, on course to pull. I think there's only ever been one player that's done it for me, and I think it is the shocker, Ivan Toney, winning the assist title as well as the Golden Boot as well. I think Toney is the only player that I've done that with. I think. I might be wrong, but I think that's correct. So there is a chance that Ransford could pull an Ivan Toney, not getting to 40 goals, but winning the top scorer chart, to win the Golden Boot, and the assist title as well. Still following out, we had another international management offer, but once again, it does not come from Germany, as I rejected this bid here from for Marvin Schaefer. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't know. I hope, but I'm starting to run out of patience now. You know, with 39 episodes in, as I also win Manager of the Year, which is really cool. It's the first time I've seen that in this year's FIFA CM. I mean, I hope it does happen at some point, because that's kind of like half of the point of a CNC save, to make the nation as good as the club as well. But it's not happened yet. We've gone through like every single nation in the game, I think, instead of Germany. But I hope it does at some point. I really do. I swear we've had basically every 5 and 4.5 star nation as well, except for Germany. But I hope it does happen at some point. I'd love to manage Germany in the World Cup 2026, which will be the end of next season. But the offer still hasn't come in yet. You know, we are in our 5th season right now. We are a 5-star team with Dynamo Dresden. We have got some of the best young German talent in the game, and yet, you know, despite, you know, winning the Bundesliga title last year with Dynamo Dresden, into the Champions League last 16, we still haven't got the offer just yet. So yeah, I mean, I'm keeping my spirits high. I'm remaining optimistic. But yeah, it's just a bit weird. It's not coming yet. We've gone through every single other 4.5 star / 5-star nation, but not Germany. Why? I don't understand. But still, first and only game of January, coming on the back of the winter break here. Obviously, Germany goes away on the winter break in the Bundesliga. And is it the other leagues that go on the winter break as well? I can't remember now, but the Bundesliga definitely does, going away on the winter break here. I mean, there was only one game in Germany. Only one game in January even. And it came against Union Berlin, back to the Bundesliga this year, and we brushed them aside really comfortably. 3-0, 3 different goal scorers, Gadiq Liagu and Ransford all getting one each in a very routine victory there, as we stay top of the table. And following that, it was time for transfer deadline day, and as you can see, we had a massive bid here from Barcelona for Albert Simon. Of course, we're going to reject it, but 104 million plus Ansu Fati. That is ridiculous. When you think about how good Albert's been this year, this is Albert's best season in the saves so far. 89 overall, on the cusp of hitting 90. I guess it's not that surprising he's rated so highly. But I did nothing in January. I did absolutely nothing whatsoever. Didn't sell a player, didn't sign a player, didn't feel the need to, because right now, again, why would we mess with a winning formula? We're still top of the table in the Bundesliga. We're still undefeated for now. We're into the Champions League last 16. I mean, there wasn't really any need to do anything whatsoever. So yeah, we left it as it is. And the team remains the same right now. Didn't have any money anyway, so if we were going to do something, we need to sell one of our players. And obviously in a CNC, as I mentioned before, like selling your players, selling your key players you've developed is very, very rare, because you know that these are the guys you've grown from a relatively low overall. You turn them into stars, and as I mentioned before, that is what makes CM Save so fun. And obviously as well, like they're far more profitable for you having them there, because you've got less options for players to buy, because of the fact that you can only sign players that play for the same nation as the club. So it's you know, there's no point in selling one of the best German players in the game when we can only buy and use German players, and the whole point is to have the best German team possible, you know. So it does make me think maybe I should just block all offers for my star players, but it's kind of fun to see what clubs want them, you know, if that makes sense. But anyway, Ransford did hit 90, by the way, so our fixtures for February, penultimate game of the month, or actually final game of the month, is going to be Inter Milan. I can't wait for that one. First leg of the Champions League last 16 against Conte's side, of course, as we know, have now won the Serie A title. But yeah, Ransford has now hit 90 overall. Not a real surprise. His development has been absolutely insane since the series began. I identified him way back in season 1 as possibly the one to look out for in this team, alongside Dyer Wusi. But Ransford has just been an incredible man. And as I mentioned before, if you're looking for a cheap RTG striker in this year's FIFA, look no further than Dynamo Dresden's number 35. He's incredible. And I know he starts off as a right midfielder, but as you've seen throughout the course of this save, he's not a right midfielder, he's a striker. Come on now, he's playing out of position now on the right flank. He needs to be playing up top. That's where he'll play his best. Still, for the final game of today's episode, FC Köln away from home. You know, every time we take on these boys, I mention their glorious stadium, absolutely fabulous to look at in the game. Heading into it as well, Simon scored our first goal. What a season our number 8 is having, and then Deakley made it 2-0. And 20 minutes to go in the game, still leading by 2 after some really committed blocking and defending at the back there. And, you know, I've got to be honest here, am I being a bit too flattering of myself? But have I gotten better at defending in this save? Because I think I have. I think I've got a little bit better. We went on the break, Schaefer down the right, whips it across to the far post, and who's there to turn it in? That man once again. No goal for Ransford Yeboah, but Albert Simon bagging a brace. This has been his best season in the save so far, and whilst he might not be one of my youth players with what you call star power in this team, or in this save, he has still been much, much better this season. So on the back of the win there, as you can see, Dortmund slipped up in their last 2 games, a draw and a defeat, so we've now opened up a 7-point gap on Borussia Dortmund, remain top of the table with 15 games to go. A little bit of breathing room, but still a long way to go, and we're not counting our chickens just yet. But that will end today's episode of CNC, guys. A big thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, if you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of CNC very soon.